are the things that we're just gonna have to do, and these are the things that we're just gonna have to come to grips with. I don't know how else to explain it, but this is just how this thing is just supposed to go, and it's gonna go, and it has to go, I guess. Oh man. So originally, we were slated to add a new host to our panel of expertise here on the Public Enemies podcast, and apparently it seems as if we've just replaced a nigga. So I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I wouldn't necessarily say that you're light skinned, but yeah, sure, if that's what you want to go with.
For a brown skin.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you
the
go.
lighting always changes. Like sometimes I'll be looking extra bright, and then sometimes I'll be looking extra brawn breaker. Like I gotta figure this out.
Extra bronze
You
breaker.
like one of them niggas that be like, yeah, depending on the light, my eyes be green.
Look in the sun.
Depending on the light, my eyes be like light brown.
Look at it, dog. Hazel. Hazel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know I got Indian. You know what I'm saying? You know I got Indian in my family. Yeah, he knows it.
Oh,
got Indian in my family. You know what I'm saying? My great grandmother was part Cherokee. Like they always Cherokee. Like, what about the other
bang,
though?
bang, 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 bang.
You know my uncle was part Apache, right? Like, oh.
You know, I'm related to all the Indians. Every last one of them.
Oh, I love them. Oh, I love them.
We lost Jizzle. It's okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Breaking news. We got rid of 2 niggas. It's me and this.
They want 4. They don't want 2.
Fuck, that's crazy.
Where the rest of the niggas at?
That's crazy. Oh, niggas dipped out. I ain't gonna lie, Gres. I don't. Maybe was this like an inside job or something like that? You feel me, like that? Because now it's feeling like, you feel me, like I just, you feel me. What? Oh, okay, never mind.
There we go. Never mind. We got 3. We're back with 3. We're back with 3. I'm about to say.
I thought you quit.
Me? I'm not walking out for Ben. We got new Ben here.
Ben with longer hair.
Yeah, man. We got long hair Ben here. Like, yo, remember when on Family Guy when they got new Brian after he died? This is new Ben.
Gres's new Brian?
New Brian.
Oh my god, that is amazing. Oh fuck. Gres, welcome to the Public Enemies podcast. Y'all should know, those should know that are watching, you feel me, that are listening. I'm Graham, you feel me, but Gres, what's up, bruh? Welcome to the shit, bruh. How you doing?
I am chilling like a villain. I finally am off after shows like crazy this week, so I've been chilling all day, but I'm good. How about y'all, brothers? I'm about to chug this protein shake.
I thought you was finna
say what? The protein shake?
Chug.
Okay.
All
right.
Nothing more,
shout out
nothing
to
less.
Chugs, Adam Cole. You feel me? I'm cool though. I'm chilling, bro. You feel me? Like yesterday was kind of like my Saturday, so today's my Sunday. It's weird. You feel me? The schedule. So I don't really know how to explain it. You feel me? But I feel refreshed today. Yesterday I was absolutely whooped, but you know, life is life. Jizzle, what's up with you?
Man, you know, living. I'm saying, trying to, you know what I mean, navigate through this life as a black man in America.
Oh man. Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. Oh. Hey man, don't knock on my window like that.
Trying not to, but you feel me? It's just you out here speeding and shit. So, oh shit, Ben, I thought you quit.
Oh damn.
There we go. All right.
I'm looking at the chat. I should have. I should have. New Ben is wild.
Yo,
son of Neptune.
Yeah, I don't know where New Ben came from, man. Like, I really don't know where that came from.
We called him New Brian, so Ben, I don't know.
We called him New Brian.
Damn, Ben looks different. That shit.
Oh, you got the belt. Yeah.
Like Andy,
disrespect the champ when he not in the building. That's some wild shit.
I feel like I should hide my replica back there because it's like, yeah.
Nah, bruh. He's holding it because he's the champion. You feel me?
He cheated.
Yeah, he did cheat. He's a cheater. Now that everybody's here, I can show you guys what I wanted to show you guys, and we can get the show started.
Okay.
Let's
Go
do
flip
it.
this off. I bet you love this.
I love wrestling. I love the business.
Blocking your ass. Hulk Hogan. Oh, Hunty. Hulk Hogan. Hulk blocking.
And this former president.
This is not your country.
This is not your company anymore.
You want me next week? Guess what? You're on.
What? What?
Right now, you can see the face of Willow Nightingale. She is at odds with her.
We do not need this.
No, we don't.
There you go, baby. That's my Michelle.
Oh, now, Jesus. Face.
Look at it. Pelican fly. Come on, Pelican.
Up high.
You know, there's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos.
Fresh as the money maker. 1, 2, 3.
Guys, damn it! Who are you? Nobody. Because if you ain't the bloodline, you ain't anybody. And look at Cruz from behind. Wait. And shoulders are down. And he got him. Cruz got him. Cruz got him. Where is that referee? He was trying to fuck on me. And my all-time favorite is none other than Bill Goldberg.
Fuck you niggas, fucking y'all owe you money, you gotta get that shit in blood. If you see me, you better have that fucking switch on you.
This is real, brother. This is wrestling.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
What is going on? Like, yo, he just got here, Graham. Like, this is Gres' third day.
I know, but I figured, welcome.
Oh yeah, Michelle. Yo, didn't even do it. Right to a knee by Julia.
It's just a collection of videos that I found were interesting over the last couple of days or whatever. And I said, you know what? Why don't I just throw these in a quick little start the show highlight reel or something like that?
That solo was a definition of no pop. Exactly. No pop.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
That was this former president.
She wanted to say this motherfucker so bad.
She did. Oh my gosh. She wanted to say that so bad, but god damn it. I guess
piece of
it
human
just wasn't
garbage.
me, so.
You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe motherfucker was definitely coming up.
That was the word that I thought of, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the fuck you mean. You know what I'm talking about? Tapping in on the YouTube. Says I enjoyed that montage of this week's events. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, hit the intro. 804 confidential.
Oh, he's been here before.
I feel like
You got it.
Yeah, the intro.
I know, right? God damn. See, bro, we got to get a new intro.
That's what I was
This
thinking,
nigga just
man.
got here. He fucking shit up. Well, let's get it.
Tell him. I probably send your bitch to give me some chicken. If you ain't know it, love, it's the list.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that, cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, and twerkers, we present to you another edition of the Public Enemies Podcast. This is episode 323, I think 322. I don't know. Ben's checking because he's the guy. You feel me? I'm not that guy. You feel me? You know how like the white dude in the video, he's like, you're not that guy. You're not that. He was talking to me. I'm not that guy. You feel me? Anyway, so I go by the name. Oh my God, Graham, I'm lying to you. I am that nigga. You feel me? That I'm not that guy, but I am that nigga. There's a difference. You feel me? But it is what it is. You feel me? Oh my God, Graham, that's me. I'm here. The Waco kid is in the motherfucking building. You feel me? Big Match Jizzle in the motherfucking building. You feel me? Y'all talking about? You feel me? You dig? Y'all talking about? That's just some West Coast shit. You feel me? I'm just on my ism. You feel me? Y'all talking about? But check me out though. Check me out though. Live and direct, you feel me? I just wanted to let y'all know if you didn't know, you feel me? This just if you was here early, you know, you feel me? But if you just joining us, you feel me? If this is your first time hearing this, you are about to experience something so cold. We would like to welcome Joshua Gresham to the motherfucking podcast. Shout out to Gres. How you doing, brother? You good? You good? You good? Everything's A1. Welcome.
Just A1. Just finished my protein shake.
I'm glad you did.
Because I ain't want to be slurping. Pause.
Whoa!
This guy here, man. See, little baby, Graham, you want to let this nigga in here? Like,
Bang,
you know what I'm saying?
bang, bang, bang.
But in the first 9 words,
he said what?
It's gonna be a good tenure here. Yeah, I have to sound professional nowadays.
Like Gresh said, this is definitely something that's been in the works since Wale Mania.
Literally.
Yeah.
This was what was this?
We was drunk off libations.
We was definitely drunk off libations. You feel me?
You had
smoking a little
had.
bit of something that was twisted. You know what I'm talking about?
I had that shit that Tony Khan drinks all the time, that White Claw.
Oh yeah. And them Zoa energy drinks.
We got them Zoas. Like, remember Cud was just giving them Zoas out? Like, he was just throwing the whole cases at us. We was like, yo, give us, we was hella drunk. Like, yo, give us some fucking energy drinks, nigga. And then he just threw whole cases at us, and we caught them shits. Like,
we had to find a way to smother that shit on the plane. Shout out check bags. Like my boy Dwayne highlight, he literally was like, yo, it's like 6 of these in this case. How we gonna get this shit? Give me 3, you take 3. I got a big ass suitcase. My sister got a suitcase. I'll put something in her duffel. Like, we're gonna get this shit to Atlanta. And we got it. I drunk a couple because it was an early flight. Never doing that shit again.
Yeah, shit like this.
Hey, did you know how we got ours home? We drank them all.
Yeah, I was finna say, like, did we bring up? No, we didn't. I didn't bring a single one of them.
One of them. There might have been one left for night 2 of WrestleMania that we had. We was like, let's give this to the driver of the car.
I remember that was like the last thing that we had, because like we threw like all the trash like out in the hallway.
Oh yeah,
because they wasn't coming to like clean the room or like get the trash out of it. We were just hella shit in the hall, hella little Zoa cans, hella fucking pizza crusts and shit.
Hey, yo, we stacked it up too, like a perfect right triangle. It was like right against the wall, like
packs of backwoods and shit. Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? We sprinkled some shit on top of it, and we threw pillows on it. Like, bitch, like, how dare y'all, man?
Man, yeah, man. Gresh is on the show, man. Welcome to the esteemed panel. This is going to be like you said. This is going to be a good team.
Flexing my guns a lot.
Listen,
for no reason.
I haven't been on Twitter in a few days, but I saw a post about Nicki Minaj smoking crack, and 2 of these niggas was up here keying and ha, and I was like, oh, okay, niggas clicking up, got it, bet. See how this is gonna go.
Hogan, nigga.
East Coast.
I was like,
East Coast finally getting balanced out on this show, bro.
You know it.
You know what I'm saying? From Baltimore to the A.
That's interesting because it's like, you feel me, like East Coast, also, you feel me, like both of y'all is like kind of considered the South, you feel me, with Virginia, of course, you feel me, and it's like Birdman said, when I go to Atlanta, I gotta change my watch. You feel me? So that's the East Coast. That's Eastern Standard Time. That ain't the South. He said that's the East. You feel me? That ain't the South. You feel me? I don't know what you niggas is on. I don't know how you niggas
So
felt
Miss
about
Gladys.
that. So Miss Gladys. What
Gladys
you
had a
putting on
long
Miss
shit.
Gladys, bro? What you putting on Miss Gladys? Making these
Whatever
niggas put some
they
respect
putting
on your
Miss
name.
Gladys.
I know
Making these
Gladys
niggas
is
put some
Yeah,
respect on
tired.
your
shit,
name.
shit.
You
I
feel
know
me? Because
Gladys
niggas
is
ain't
tired
getting
of that shit put on him.
the Super Bowl halftime show and shit like that. I
No
mean,
tattoos.
Yo, and,
Did they
and the
not
first
see
thing
him
they
at
showed,
WrestleMania?
bro, the first thing they showed was Lil Wayne performing at WrestleMania. They was like, see, this is what y'all want to see? Like, this is what y'all want?
It was a 30-second clip because that's how long he performed. Because he forgot the words 30 seconds in, and he just went straight to "Uso," and then that was it. I was like, all right. And then he couldn't even freestyle on that. It's on you. It's on you. It's on you. Yeah. Hey. Like what?
Down since.
I should have known that shit was doomed from the beginning. I should have known that match was gonna be ass. They put all the bad vibes and all the evil on that shit because Jay was trying to dap him up. He was like, "Nigga, get to the ring, bro. We dapped up like 3 times in the backstage area, walking out here like, nigga, what else do you want, bro?"
Jay was excited, bro. You feel
Bro, I
me?
can't see
Jimmy,
in these heat glasses.
y'all see that video where Jimmy was like, I put him on to Lil Wayne. You feel me? You should have came out with the bloodline. You should have came out with the bloodline. If it wasn't for me, big bro, no yeet, nigga. You feel me? I'm talking about.
How do you put your brother onto Lil Wayne
But
when
it's
you niggas
like,
literally share everything?
Y'all share the
Like, y'all share everything. Like,
I
we had
don't
the same
think-
Carter CD, my G.
I don't think just because Lil Wayne is from New Orleans that he should be the halftime performer. I think a little bit higher of Lil Wayne. Excuse me. You feel me? Like I feel like he could headline any Super Bowl halftime show at any Super Bowl in any city, any state. I don't feel like it just has to be New Orleans.
Bro,
2009.
Bro, 2013. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was still in perfect shape in 2013 when they was there. Like, what are you talking? Like, what are you talking? And Birdman, like, don't you still owe Lil Wayne $22 or something? Like,
50 million. 50
Oh,
million. He owed that nigga
excuse
50 million.
Hey,
I'm like,
man.
I was like, yo, man, I can't believe they out here disrespecting our name. I'm like, nigga, you still owe this man. Who disrespecting who? You are the disrespecter, nigga.
he gonna tag Drake. Drake is like, yo, leave me alone, man. Like, man, why are you even tagging me and shit right now? I don't even want to be in this, man. Like, they're already talking about, like, why do you have to make everything about you? Like, this is why I went to Universal. Like, why you make everything about you, Birdman? You owe him money, nigga. You don't care about him, and you hate me. Drake, the only person I lost in this shit was Drake. He's like, damn, blood. I'm trying to drop another 250 gigs, and then here this man go. Hey, whoa. We ain't disrespecting saying Big Gres like that. He definitely ain't JD.
My body matches my head, brother.
Yeah,
You know what?
Fortunate.
His head is disproported. Like it's just.
But I was playing that Guokong Monkey King thing. I had to beat up a nigga with a big ass head. I was like, look at JD McDonough out here, make me fucking waste all my life.
Last thing before we get started here, because Brad just said the JD McDonough of the ha, whatever, right? That reminds me of something. For quite some time, you've been saying no relation to Jonathan Gresham. And over this past week, I tried to get this gentleman to start this past weekend when we did the All Out post show. If you haven't checked that out, it's already in your phones, on your audio feeds, on your YouTube. You feel me? Tap the like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't already. But I tried to get this gentleman to start this past weekend for our All Out post show, and he said, "Can't do that. Sorry. Pre-existing obligation." Exact words. And he said, "I have a family reunion to go to." I said, "You know what? That's dope. That's solid. That's wholesome, right?" And apparently, this nigga found out that he actually is related to Jonathan Gresham.
What? Classic category 1.
Yeah, that's the.
I'm gonna take a page out of your book, Gresh. Expound.
Yeah, so that's the cousin on the maternal grandfather side. Basically, we didn't know a lot of niggas growing up because my great grandfather moved to the city when he was, I guess, tired of living in Greensboro. So they were loosey goosey back in the day. So we have cousins everywhere. Come to find out, my family found out our ancestors, they did like an ancestry. So DNA tracked us all the way back to Gresham's incorrect spelling and all. So you got Gresham, Grisham, Gressshm, but it's all connected. And my sister and oldest cousin said, "Hey, let's do a family reunion this weekend." I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll show up, meet people, because my reasoning for it is like I want to make sure that if I decide to do a Shannon Sharp, I ain't out here mating with my cousin. So
yeah, man.
So I'm like, all right, let me see, make sure I ain't related to nobody that I probably made it with. I want to make sure I ain't running to my own Michelle. So went there, and we out there in the circle just chilling. Here comes this short, swole motherfucker through the door, and I'm like, oh, I know that bald head anywhere. So I looked at my sister. I said, hey, he a wrestler. That's Jonathan. Oh, that's Jonathan? Hey, cousin. I'm like, so we both just sitting there awkward because we both, like, let's be real, when you first meet somebody, because keep in mind, most of us never met each other. So it's more so like a catch-up / introduction.
Got you.
That's why we had our name tags on, because we was like, some people didn't know our names.
Oh, that's a real family
my
reunion.
name is type shit.
That's a real family reunion. It's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm from over here. Like, oh, okay.
Exactly. Because their side of the family is from like Conyers, and we from the city of Atlanta. So we like downtown, west side of Atlanta, Adamsville type shit. So after a while, we were about to wrap up. We just started just chopping it up. Like, they was taking pictures, videos, recording everybody's reactions and stuff. And then my sister was like, "Hey, John, can you take a picture with my brother?" Keep in mind, I'm to myself. Like, I didn't even mention that that I have a podcast and nothing to this man. I'm like, so we just like dap it up, chopping it up. He said, "Oh, you the one with the podcast?" I'm like, who the fuck told you that?
You know exactly who I am. Oh, so you thought the same thoughts that I thought.
I was like, who the fuck told you that? So we chopped it up, took a picture, and the exchange ended where I was like, they always got us confused or whatever. They was like, yeah, you trying to cosplay as Jonathan, this, that, and third. He's like, yeah, they always try to mix up black people. I said, yeah, you right. I'm the one with hair.
He's a real nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And he just bust out laughing. Did he have Jordan Grayson? Nah, he had to literally go. She was probably on assignment with TNA, because he had to literally fly out that same day, that night, to go to TNA.
You should have bought the belt.
He was literally there for the beginning, and then that was it. But we spent the rest of the weekend in the country, no service. Like, when I put out on Twitter, I was like, yo, just got back on the internet. I legit just got back on the internet. Like, there was no...
Oh, you was out there.
We was deep in the country.
You was out there.
As soon as you go past that welcome to Greensboro, you have no service.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was out there for like 10 hours each day. So it was like, we just, and it was fun. Like, that was a fun experience. Like, meeting him, like, he was chill. He was cool, laid back. Like, nothing changes. Like, I tell people this all the time, like, nothing changes. Like, oh, we're related? Cool. If we see each other, cool. You're not going to see me I'm not on that type beat where you're like, oh, hey, check out my cousin. No. Do your thing, bro.
Hey,
nigga was in that motherfucker like Tupac and Poetic Justice.
That was literally how his pops was when I was sitting there chilling. He was like, "Cousin, what's up, y'all?" I'm like, "Who you? Oh, I'm John's brother. I'm John's daddy." I'm like,
what's up, nigga? Hey, let's bond over this. Let's bond over some ribs. Like,
so I put out that tweet where I was like, put that picture, and I'm just reacting to everybody like, "Oh, this is so cool." I'm like, I literally wanted to reply so bad, like, it's just John.
We're like cousins now, so he's like a regular nigga to me now.
He's a regular nigga. It's just John. So, like, That's just how I am. Like that's how I was raised because I've been coming up and around a whole bunch of celebrities and stuff like in the studio or whatever, and I just treat them like an everyday nigga. Like I see, like I've worked with like Kiana Lede and all that stuff, and everybody be fanning out with me. I'm like, hey, I'm Josh. How you doing?
Okay, nigga, don't get the name dropping and shit now, nigga. Welcome to the show, but
Yo, he
okay.
here, right? Yo, he on the show right now? Like, he on the show now? Can I make fun of him? Like, nigga,
Yes,
like,
make
but
fun of
first
me,
off,
bro. Please.
But first off, nigga, like, let me take a page out of, like, you know how Graham took a page out of my book to do. Let me take a page of my own book. First off, tell all your family niggas to come on the show, nigga, right now, nigga. All the niggas that come over here and bring the belt. All right, I need to talk to Jordan, like, and nigga, that's dope. Yo,
Yeah,
Southern
that was
fucking,
cool.
yo, that's hella dope. It's like, yo, that's you? Like, yeah, that's you. Swear to God. Yo, congratulations.
So,
We here.
wow.
I knew it. I thought that's what. Oh, okay.
Foes out
We
here.
are here. A little bit
All
of brief background and history and family lineage from our new host here, is the esteemed analyst. You know what I'm talking about? Let's talk some shit.
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
Gres fucking Barry Horse himself was like, yeah, you know, I know hella famous niggas.
Is that nigga still employed?
No, he's definitely not employed. You don't remember the whole thing where he was like, oh, that nigga West Side Gun using my voice on his music.
Oh, that's awkward as fuck. Like, bro,
and then they fired him.
You tried to big time this dude and you got fired. Like, no one is working with you, not even AEW. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
He was on some like abuser shit or something like that. His girl was like that. He was talking wild to her or something like that. So I think it tainted his name. And it was some crazy shit going down. But yeah, he definitely said nigga behind closed doors about West Side Gun.
Crazy. Ain't nobody booking this. Hey, bro, just call Conan.
And now you're fired.
They book him in Mexico. Go do your thing. Like, shit,
right. Niggas just like you. They book him
Odyssey
right
Jones
over
gonna
there.
Be there. Odyssey Jones gonna be there shortly.
Yeah,
all right.
Oh man.
Wow.
His name is Tsunami Johnson. Oh, Tsunami Johnson is gonna be crazy.
Tsunami Johnson. Odyssey Jones to Tsunami Johnson is crazy.
Nasty.
What Kanye said, we ain't going nowhere but got suits and cases. Yeah, and them niggas got some shit going on. I don't get to play that often. So to start things off here, speaking of them niggas in cases and shit like that, AEW is being sued not only by Kevin Kelly, but the boys, the Tate twins. They said, y'all fired us on some bullshit, and we are owed money for missed opportunity on bookings, for emotional damage, and what's that thing? Wrongful termination. Yeah, that one of those things. They are being represented by Stephen P. New, I guess, who is Jim Cornette's attorney, also CM Punk's attorney, or one of them, something like that. And yeah, so he already has an agenda against AEW. So of course a nigga like that is gonna pick up this lawsuit. But Kevin Kelly was released because there was some type of QAnon rumor going on and some issue between him and Ian Riccaboni, which kind of spilled over from some type of Discord conversation. And then when it comes to the Tate twins, they were fired and released from AEW back in April. Well, they were both released on the same day, but this was when they were released due to like missing bookings. And they was like, oh, nah, we ain't missed no bookings like that. Travel got us fucked up. They told us to go to this airport, but this airport is closer to our house. Y'all know our cars is fucked up and broken down, bro. Y'all shouldn't be sending us 300 miles, you feel me, out the way. Y'all should be sending us right here to the airport by the crib. You feel me? Y'all talking about bam. So these niggas is suing them niggas, and they trying to get their ism. You know, Kevin Kelly actually said that he was he was he was distraught and he was taken aback because AEW didn't call him to commentate and to be one of the announcers for Sting's retirement match in March at Revolution. And I'm like, who the fuck are you?
They don't love you like that. Like, they don't love you like that. Who do you think you are?
Hey, just put the fries in the bag, bro.
Yo, man. I want paper, not plastic.
Like,
oh, hey, not too much on that nigga. Like, yo, man, but y'all say whatever the fuck you want to. I got love for him, but like, bro, what nigga? I like some of the Lady Gaga stuff. What the fuck does she know about cameras? Like, nigga, what the fuck do you know about Sting?
Oh, like,
you could know anything in the world about Sting. Who the fuck is Kevin Kelly to cover Sting's retirement match?
Wasn't he
when
in
was
the
you popping?
WWF? When
Shotgun Saturday Night, nigga? I don't know, nigga. Like, when
no, he
were
definitely
you
called
good?
the Shotgun Saturday. Didn't The Rock throw a shirt over your head and tell you to get out of here, Hermie?
Yeah. Like, brother, you was getting called a hermaphrodite. Like, brother, what are we doing?
Bro, yo, first off, who is 3T? Remember 3T? Yo, who's Michael Jackson's nephews that's asking for some money too? You're not getting nothing. First off, Top Flight with braids. You're not getting nothing. All right. You got twins, you know what I'm saying? Both of y'all got released on the same day, just like twins. You were born on the same day and got fired on the same day. Ha ha ha. You forgot you niggas was there.
Look at that symmetry.
Look how the world turns. You know what I mean? Full circle.
Jesus
Yo,
Christ.
Fucking sue them niggas, Kevin Kelly. Then we got Lisa Bloom of wrestling to represent you. You to get something. Listen, I got $32 for you right now, and
he's
season tickets to AEW.
The Lisa Bloom of
Kevin
wrestling.
have
That
any
is
signature moments? He's literally him getting insulted by The Rock.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, the Tate twins was like, yo, because of the bad reputation that y'all threw on us, we haven't been able to get booked by anybody. You know what I mean? Like, niggas just like, do y'all got enough gas to make the show? You feel me? I don't know.
Man, we thought you niggas was Top Flight. Man, get out of here.
Hey, bro. Hey, like, yo, outside of like being with Dalton Castle, who the fuck booking y'all for shows like that? Y'all like, yo, man, look, we had an opportunity. We was gonna be on MLW. I'm like, nah, bro, you didn't. You didn't.
You didn't. I promise.
Yeah, if y'all niggas not doing this with the fans, like, nah, bro, it's not it. It's not it.
So
called Dalton up there, was like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna make it to the show, man.
Walmart's hiring.
we got four of you niggas right in the catering right now, dog. They're right next to the butter salmon. yo, man, come over here and do some shit real quick. All right.
Speaking of lawsuits, Cody Rhodes, the WWE, and Fanatics are being sued by, I guess, musician Wesley Isoid. He is the lead of a band called American Nightmare, and he trademarked or leased the trademark or allowed WWE to utilize the trademark for merchandising, and Cody Rhodes's nickname and all of that shit, right? And apparently the terms of this deal and $30,000 of a one-time payment from Cody Rhodes was supposed to have at least a 75% differential between the American Nightmare tagline and Cody Rhodes' name. Now there have been multiple items of merchandise released without Cody Rhodes' name at all. and just the American Nightmare shit branded, boom, big ass Pharaoh face and shit like that. And he's like, you know what? The marketplace is confused because people don't know if they're buying the American Nightmare merchandise from my band or Cody Rhodes from the WWE. And that's hurtful to my business. That's hurtful.
You are a liar, nigga.
You are out of line, the WWE, he says, and you guys owe damages and money and for my suffering and this, that, and the third.
This nigga is a liar.
Who
Now-
is these niggas?
American
Liar.
Nightmare, man.
Dog, I
You ever
am
heard about
the
them?
king of the South.
No.
All right. It's me, T.I., Trey Young in 2022. And that's it. All right. And Dusty.
Can I
ain't
tell you
never
guys
heard no
one
American
more?
Nightmare.
Can I tell you guys one more thing about this guy?
Oh, please.
Please.
Back in the day, I guess he wrote a couple of songs with I believe it was like Fallout Boy or something like that.
Oh.
And they ended up using some of his shit. Didn't credit him. He fell on hard times. He was squatting in that neighborhood that Swerve Strickland's house burned down in Washington. He was a fucking squatter. He had nowhere to live. And he sued these
You can't sit
niggas.
next to the P bench.
He sued these niggas, and now he's a fucking millionaire. And he said, you know what? Before I run out of money, you know that trademark that I own? Let me cash in on that.
Hey, bro, finesse Patrick Stump. That's crazy.
He's
So
like
that's-
dude
that's
that got
where we
100
are.
million from Diddy in jail.
I don't know if it was Fallout Boy. It might be them niggas or like Jimmy Eat World or some one of them niggas with like one of
They
them
the
weird ass
same
names.
niggas, blood.
Three
You talking
Doors
about all black
Down,
people are the same. Yeah, you know what
Fallout
I'm
Boy,
saying?
Jimmy
Creed,
Eat World.
What you
all
say
them
this nigga
niggas-
name is? I gotta get to the
Alien
bottom
Ant
of this. I gotta
Farm,
find
you know
out
what I
what
mean?
song
Like
this nigga wrote. What is this nigga's name?
Alien Ant Farm. Like he probably wrote for all them niggas.
Yeah, I believe it's Wesley Isold. Eisold. There you go. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's going to win. Like maybe not win, but they're
gonna get some
they're gonna settle. Yeah, he's gonna get him some chicken. Don't even worry about it. You feel me? Maybe I don't know. Quick question: does PWI give niggas checks, and do PWI give niggas money for being named and deemed the wrestler of the year? Because maybe Cody Rhodes,
honor,
based
nigga.
off. You feel me? Maybe Cody could send this nigga another check and be like, "Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm wrestler of the year, bro. PWI said it themselves. You feel me? I'm number one with a bullet. You feel me? So I just wonder. You feel me? Maybe. But yeah, I just
And he
wanted
know
to talk
Metro
to you guys
Boomin.
about that real quick. You feel me?
Yeah,
And he
but I
know
know
Metro
like three
Boomin.
of the songs. I know three of the songs this nigga wrote.
See,
Damn.
look at you. Look at you. Don't
Nigga
you want your
wrote
nigga to get
Carpal
paid?
Tunnel. That's crazy.
Carpal
Damn, bro.
Tunnel?
That
This
nigga wrote
Carpal
that.
Tunnel, bro. Like, yo, man, I'm not
That's
I'm
a
not
banger.
gonna
That's your shit.
apologize being a yeah, it's good. That's good
That's your
shit.
shit. All right, cool, man. Cody Rhodes is number one with a bullet on PWI's list for the number one wrestler in the fucking world. Opinions. What do you guys think about Cody Rhodes being named the number one wrestler
I'll go
out of everybody? You got it. And then we'll throw it to Gres since he's the new guy, new Brian and shit like that.
Yeah, new Brian. Yeah. Hey, yo, check this out. He earned it. All right. When you have a 2-year fucking story to finish, like I ain't never want to read nothing for 2 years. So when you read something for 2 years, you still stay invested. Like he fucking earned that shit. Like, listen, you can name whoever you want. Like, there's always gonna be the pure hoopers that be like, oh my god, it should have been this Japanese wrestler who I only watch. You know what I'm saying? Because I stay up at night and I don't have any friends. Like we don't need to hear none of that shit, dog. Like, listen, there's nobody that's carried like to come back from to start a company, leave that company, and then become the biggest thing in your fucking competition, which is the biggest company, and to do everything that he's done. Like he's had the best year, dog. Like we was there at WrestleMania when that shit happened. We was all dancing to a song at the end and in the beginning. Like, for real, man. Like, I know you like go shout out to the list, man. Like the list is the list, man. But nigga, he was number one. And there was nobody that had a better year than me. Period.
So speaking of the list, I'll give you guys the top 5. Since I know we're gonna open up the conversation here, and then we'll throw it to Gres for your thoughts. But Cody Rhodes at number 1. Number 2 was Swerve Strickland. At number 3, Will Ospreay. At number 4, Seth freaking Rollins. And at number 5 is Tetsuya Naito. Gres, it's on you.
Naito? Oh, okay. All right. But nah, Cody being number one, it's like if you look at the fact that he beat considerably the top dog in in WWE. I was about to say professional wrestling, sports entertainment, whatever you want to call it. And Roman Reigns, I understand why he's number one, and I know a lot of people are confused with why Roman isn't on top. If I looked at the qualifications that PWI put out, they said you had to have a minimum of 6 matches for the calendar year during the I guess you could say the recruitment or the requirements, and Roman cut short with 5, so he was immediately disqualified. It's a similar situation with Brock Lesnar in like I think 2018. So
CM Punk
that's the
too.
reason, and CM Punk too. So that's the reason why you don't see him. But as far as Cody being the number one, if you look at his track record, story aside, him winning after winning the title, he has quite the resume of matches and that pretty much you can put on the list. Let's say Cody versus AJ Styles in that I Quit match was some of his best work. Like his series of matches with AJ Styles was some of his best work. So it's like him being the top dog, and as far as this list is concerned, makes sense to me. So
Benjamin.
Okay, y'all made really good points about Cody being the top guy, and I agree with those, but I just want to take a second to discourse about like, oh, Swerve deserved to be number one, and Swerve, how come he wasn't the number one guy? I'm like, yo, man, I love Swerve's run as the champion. He's had a hell of a year, got Supermax contract and everything like that. That's cool as shit, but I'm like, bro, you put it up against what Cody did, and it's no disrespect to what Swerve did, but like what CJ said, this has been a 2-year in the making. Like Gres said, he beat the top guy in wrestling. Like, yo, that stands for something. And also, he's been able to have great matches. He's been able to have, in turn, even someone like the ones where you didn't think it was going to be that good. Like, I didn't know where they were going to go with the AJ Styles storyline. They turned that into. I didn't know what they were going to do with the Kevin Owens like match and everything like that. That was a really good match. I think they'll probably go back to that at some point too, after the whole after the whole solo thing is like finished up. But he's made the best out of what he's been given, and also Swerve. I think he came in like in the middle, like after he got the title off of Samoa Joe, and I felt like there were some start and stop moments in that run as champion where like you had fans that were engaged and became disengaged and they came back in, but he definitely deserves that number 2 spot. And there's no shame in getting the number 2 spot. There's none at all.
Nelly said 2 is not a winner and 3 nobody remembers. So maybe there is a little bit of shame.
Swerve got Sha'Carri Richardson, nigga. He shoot Swerve. This nigga Cody looked at that nigga Swerve like nigga,
he got
fuck out of here.
Swerve at number 2. I'm not opposed to it. I'm always happy when a black man gets recognition for his hard work and dedication, even if and when that black man may not always feel the same way I do or say things that align with my spirit in regards to the things that I feel a way about, and when it comes to us as a whole. So but Swerve definitely deserving of that. Will Ospreay at number 3. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you guys right now. Will Ospreay is already number 1 next year. Just go ahead, keep it a beam.
You kidding me? Yo, it's like every time they try to give Luka Doncic the fucking MVP in the beginning, every time they try to give Josh Allen the MVP in the beginning, like, listen, he is number 1 with the bullet.
The only person that will keep him from number 1 is himself, and that's the injury bug.
And that's not happening.
And that is not happening.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing that'll keep him from number 1, and that's not.
And you got to like looking back on like Cody, like and like even just like where's this thing at? The fucking his path to number 1. I remember in 2020, he thought he was gonna win. He thought he had that shit in the bag. In 2020,
big celebration plan
with AEW, had that big celebration plan. They gave that shit to John Moxley. He ended up at number 7. You thought you were gonna be number 1, and you was a ways away, my brother. You feel me? But with this WWE run, Cody being one of the wrestlers that have pretty much dominated the conversation in pro wrestling in the last 4 years. And on top of that, the matches, if you want to take into consideration Dave Meltzer's star ratings and shit like that, he's got a plethora of 5-star matches and a plethora of 4.25s and 4.5s, which are pretty much the same thing as Dave Meltzer says. But I mean, look at all of the sliders though. In-ring work, Cody's above average. You feel me? Promos, Cody kills it. Storyline, Cody kills it. Connection with the fans, Cody kills it. Merchandise sales, Cody kills it. So what are the arguments against this? I don't know. I don't care. I haven't seen much discourse about, Cody being at number one and somebody being, okay, cool. But, I think Cody is much deserving of the number one pick. However, he ain't winning again next year. Nah.
Oh, spray. Oh,
because
spray.
The interest in him has been up and down, up and down. So if you look at it as far as like consistency match wise, because I know match quality is a criteria as well. So, and I feel like Ospreay's match quality has been highly more praised than Cody's.
Yeah, he ain't seeing that. He ain't seeing that part of the criteria. Everything else he could win, but like you said, the storyline shit. Like the storyline, that shit was 2 years, dog. 2 WrestleManias. Like you kidding me? Like you gotta give it to him. And he ain't been hurt. You know what I'm saying? He was like his lamb shank of a pectoral muscle is back, and we straight. Like he's been good. And Ospreay damn near could have been. If Ospreay would have been 2, I'd have been over here with my kufi on, standing on my Plymouth Rock, because ain't no way. But
something
next year for sure.
Something that's on this list that is absolutely egregious. EC3 at number 40. Over at number 40. Period. 40. EC3 at number 40. Over Hangman Adam Page, Kevin Owens, Jack Perry, Kyle Fletcher, Chad Gable, Roderick Strong. Like, what are we doing, bro?
What did EC3 do?
What are we doing, bro? EC3 has been the NWA World Champion for, I think, like a whole year. So,
the niggas still like that? That's
bro,
like
congratulations. Congratulations to him.
Y'all still around, nigga?
Congratulations to him and the 17 niggas that watched that shit. I didn't even know he was NWA World Champion.
Like, yo, niggas still make Mountain Dew Code Red? Like, yo, they still got Code Red in the stores? Like,
we got Cody Rhodes.
Still employed.
I know, but yeah.
Damn. All right.
He's at 40. But
shout out to my nigga Gucci.
Right, exactly. Cody Rhodes is set to defend the WWE Championship against Solo Sikoa this Friday on SmackDown, the premiere episode, reverting and returning back to the USA Network. And, maybe that'll be like a cool thing, even though nobody really cares about Solo.
It's kicking off, actually.
Yeah.
It's starting the show.
Yeah, that's what Triple H just
Cody got someone to be. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit that Metro Boomin concert.
Nah,
So
niggas already like speculating. They're like, is the final boss? And I'm like, it's Jimmy Uso. So shut the fuck up. That's what you're gonna get at the beginning
Zilla
of that match.
is coming out right now. Like his Zilla, you know what I'm saying? Like Jacob Fatu is gonna be absolutely amazing again. You're welcome.
They pulled up on NXT. That was cool.
That was fire. They did do that, and a lot of people are saying that Solo is like ruining the vibes. Like that nigga ain't got no aura. And
Paul Levesque.
Oh man,
that nigga's all right. You know what I mean? He's like Brian Daboll. He's like Daniel Jones.
He's all right.
He's like Daniel Jones of the you know what I mean, of the bloodline right now. I'm like, oh, it's gotta get it away right now.
Like I don't hate him, but I'm not over the moon about him either. So.
All right.
Bang,
All right.
bang, 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 bang.
Talk about AEW Dynamite and recent news about All Elite Wrestling and shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that. Dynamite was weird. Dynamite was a little weird. I will say this. They're trying, I think. So here's what we got coming out of that show. The Young Bucks are gonna be taking on Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay after the result of the first ever casino tag team gauntlet match. And Tony, you gotta stop doing these matches. Stop it. Just stop. The match was cool, but it was like, my nigga, you've done 7 of them this year, and we need you to relax.
Less is more.
Yeah, calm it down, my brother. Like, I wasn't mad about it, but you feel me? Yeah, Kyle Fletcher and Ospreay started that off with FTR, and they basically ran the gamut, if you could say, because nobody really gets eliminated. It's first pinfall, whatever.
Which
I don't
is
like
stupid
that
to
shit.
me, because it's like, why not rush to pin somebody and cheat, and then it's like, what do you do if someone gets the pin before you even come out there? Like,
Yeah,
so is this over?
That's the idea. Like, there's it's kind of like the mystery of who's involved in the match, and then the match can end at any time. So like, that's kind of like supposed to be the
I'm
appeal
about to
of
be
it.
on my Brian Danielson and do a surprise schoolboy with everybody hold the ropes. Match done.
What I think
We out.
they should do is they should, just to kind of like enhance the feeling of like what the match like represents and like could be versus like what it is. They should release like a list of people that didn't get a chance to be involved in the match, because at the point that it ended, these were the rest of the people that were going to be in the match if it continued, type of thing. And it's like, oh, well, damn, you feel me? Like, if I know Kyle O'Reilly was fit to be in the match, you feel me? You feel me? Maybe on the next one, type shit. I don't know.
I feel like that's what takes a lot of people out of it, because you know that they're going to wait until everybody comes out there. So the wrestlers are wasting time by hitting moves. That's cool for the crowd, but it's just like, to switch it up from time to time, I need them to get a surprise win out of nowhere, and then have everybody just walk out on the stage like, oh my God, what?
Type of shit, right?
Yeah.
Because if the idea is you don't really know everybody that's in the match, we don't know as the audience, but everybody that's supposed to be in this match is in this match when it comes to who's booking the show. So like, we don't fucking know what the fuck is going on through your head, anyways.
If that's the case, nigga, then make it a gauntlet match and not a fucking first pin match. Then like, yo, you got to beat this
It is a
person to beat
gauntlet
this
match,
person.
though.
Like
It is a
like
gauntlet
turmoil,
match.
like a turmoil, basically, where you eliminate a team and then the next team come out. Eliminate
Yeah,
team,
like whatever Big E and Xavier had to do to get Kofi the belt when I
Yeah,
cried at
tag
WrestleMania.
team turmoil. So
Yeah, one of them. Like, yeah, do that then. Like, don't fucking be like, yo, we're gonna get everybody, because then you just get like a big clusterfuck, and then like partners are hitting each other. There's like big factions that are split up into 2 teams type shit. Like, yo, man, like, yo,
Nah, bro. Nah, you need to chill. We tag team partners. You start hitting on me like, nigga, the tag team's dissolved, nigga. I ain't being out there.
Score up.
Whoa, fuck these championships, nigga.
Yo, we split an Uber together to get here. Like, you beat me up right now? All right.
So we've got that match official, the Bucks versus Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher. There's a bigger story here at play with the Don Callis family, because there's no way these niggas is gonna win the tag titles. Now, the what's the word? The overarching theme of overarching, whatever. Anyways, thank you. I appreciate that. Somebody smarter than me. Anyways, so the theme of this show was pretty much the continued dominance and violence that has been exemplified by Jon Moxley and Claudio, Pac, and so on, Marina Shafir, them niggas, right? Yeah, I know, right? So basically, they started the show with this Moxley promo, which was basically filmed right after All Out, and he was saying that uh, they started the Blackpool Combat Club a couple of years ago to try to accomplish something, but Daniel Bryan is Mr. Diplomatic, Mr. Patience, and waiting, and all of it is out the window. Moxley says, "I am the king of these lands," and Bryan, you don't really have the stomach for what needs to happen, so what happened to you had to happen. AEW did not show the footage of this nigga getting choked out with the plastic bag, nor did they show the footage of the fucking needle and the chair shot for Swerve. But
Damn, y'all don't like that shit? Y'all went out there and told them they could do it. Y'all don't want to post this shit? All right, bro. Damn.
they said it's
Maybe
too
it's like you
violent,
should have
brother.
told
Too violent for
No,
network
maybe it's like you
television.
shouldn't. Maybe it's like you shouldn't have told them niggas to do it if y'all wouldn't even post it on Twitter. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I saw that tweet where it was like, "Oh, due to the nature of this event, we cannot post or condone Bryan Danielson being this happening." I'm like, bro, you just posted Chris Stat getting shattered with light tubes. What are we talking about?
Dropping the boat.
dropping the boat on
dropping the boat on the tax.
What do you mean?
So Pac ends up cutting this promo where he says this company is broken. We're gonna be taking over, yada 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 yada, and enough is enough. This, that, and the third, right? Then later in the episode, Darby Allin comes out and says, "Moxley, you've been looking for me. I ain't hard to find. Pull up, you bitch ass bald nigga," right? And so Mox comes out and Mox says, "You ain't ready to be a champion. Everybody knows it. You know it. I know it. Stop playing with yourself. You got that number one contenders match. You got the number one contendership. You have the match against Bryan Danielson at Grand Slam, but you're not going to win because you're not ready. So give me your title shot."
He got to stop doing what with himself?
That's some Suge Knight shit.
Back it up. He got to stop doing what with himself? All right.
I said he got to stop playing with himself.
Yo, pause.
Whoa. Yo, Darby.
Pause. Pause. Nigga.
Don't try me today, brother.
Chill, Darby. No, you didn't say it, Graham. Darby said it. That's his fault. And John said it. Marina choked out Commander.
Yes, she did.
With a straight.
She choked out Commander. Why that nigga was giving a whole promo, nigga. I'll be sick.
Vin in the chat says, "Why did Darby give up his title shot? Bryan is still wrestling Idol on the next event." We'll get to that. So what happened here is it feels I don't know. It's like a he baited him in type of thing, and Darby is like, if you got a problem with me having a match for the title, do something about it. And then Mox is like, I bet, put your title shot on the line and fight me that same night you were supposed to fight Bryan Danielson. Excuse me, my bad. Anyways, that nigga with the vegan shit, you were supposed to fight that nigga. He got the belt. Fight me instead. You feel me? I think that'd be better because you're not ready, and I'm trying to fight that nigga because I already dog walked him, right? And so Darby says, I bet. Back to what Vin said. Does this make any sense to you guys? Gres, why the fuck did Darby give this nigga his title shot?
I wrote it off pretty much as Darby being a continued idiot who thinks with his heart and not his brain. Like he just goes out, he just says he's the type of guy that gives me fuck it, let's do it. Like you see how he wrestles. So I'm like, that's why I wrote it off. But realistically, it makes no fucking sense. Like, why? You already have the title match,
bro.
You gave it up. Well, you're putting it on the line. What are you, the Dolph Ziggler of AEW?
Bro, like you right, Gres. Like he doesn't think like a motherfucker that just like he's just about whatever. He thinks like a nigga that got hit by a bus recently. Like you are thinking like a nigga that got hit by a bus. Like no. He was like, I want your title shot then. No.
Like, nigga, no. I won this battle royal with a whole bunch of the niggas. I'm surprised you wasn't in it, but you probably was on sabbatical. He dropped the "you drinking again" line. I'm like, are you? So Darby, you just made the decision. Are you the one drinking?
Nah, nigga took whatever was in that syringe that Swerve had. He emptied it before that, nigga. He was like, "Yo, man, let me see what this shit hitting on, nigga."
Like,
put the shit on my ice cream, nigga. Look at this little that.
Like that whole bar just reversed on you because it's like, bro, logically, you should have said no.
What you you'd have been perfectly, and you'd have been perfectly in your right to say no. Like, no,
100% in your right to say no, right? And to make this even more convoluted, as soon as that happens, Nigel McGuinness is backstage pulling up on Christopher Daniels and saying, yo, I need to talk to Tony Khan. It's something important. He's going to like this. He's going to love this. Right. And then he goes out there and says, yo, I just talked to Tony Khan and I got this match booked for Grand Slam. It's going to be me versus Bryan Danielson because Danielson, you a bitch and I don't like you. And if you healthy enough to compete, come see me at Arthur Ashe because you had the career that I was supposed to have. You feel me? And everything that happened to you was supposed to happen to me. So this is payback. Ben, explain to me how the fuck this makes sense and how excited you are about seeing this match between Bryan Danielson and Nigel McGuinness. First of all, you know what I'm saying? Let's throw that in there too as well. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
Nah, bro, that beef that they had in Ring of Honor, that shit is legendary. So when he got in the Battle Royal, like I was not the Battle Royal. Was it a Battle Royal at All Out?
All Out, Casino Gauntlet. All in, my bad. All in,
okay,
Casino Gauntlet.
All in. Okay, so I was like hyped. I was like, yo, he's gonna get a match. We gonna do something. He gets eliminated. I was like, okay, it's probably a one-time thing. So on Wednesday last night, when they brought it across again, I was like, yo, this is real shit. Especially when he started talking about you had the career that I was supposed to have, because Bryan Danielson has been saying this in interviews and like online for years upon years, because originally he was hired by WWE and they kind of looked at him as the next guy. They looked at him as like the British guy who was going to cross over and do all the shit that we thought that Wade Barrett was going to do, but he ended up getting injured and it didn't go the way they thought it was going to go. So now him kind of getting that like, yo, man, we're going to end this rivalry once and for all. I'm hyped for it. Y'all got to put a little extra something to Mariah May's like in a contract. Y'all got to give her a bonus or some shit because she brought this man back.
The only white woman worth the damn. The only blonde white woman worth the damn is Britney Spears. All right. Yo, Nigel McGuinness saying like, yo, if you're healthy enough, it's hilarious to me, first off. And if you're healthy enough, like, nigga, didn't you just come back last week? But anywho.
Stem cells, nigga. Stem cells.
I feel like the problem with that is the fact that they put a title on when Darby getting a title shot. It probably wouldn't have been a problem. Like if it would have said, hey, you get a future title shot. Instead of saying, hey, you win this battle royal or this royal, whatever they gave the title, and just said, hey, you're going to get this title shot at Grand Slam. People are in their minds like, okay, he's going to get the title shot at Grand Slam. So now they're making Darby look dumb because it's like, okay, I have this title shot at Grand Slam, but you know what? I don't want the title shot. I want to fight you because you've been calling me out. You didn't put your hands on me, but you've been calling me out. So I won't put my title shot on the line against you. So if they would just not put a title on Darby winning that number one contendership and just say, hey, future title shot. And then John was like, hey, you got that title shot in the future. Yeah. I want that.
I think they'd have switched like when Christian won and with Darby won, they'd have switched that shit. Like it probably would have been a little more feasible for Darby and John to have a match.
Title.
But having a match for a contract where I can fight you for the title whenever is a little different than like, you know what I'm saying? I have to like, we're fighting for the right to fight this nigga in 13 days type shit.
Cause that just tells me that Mox just gets on Twitter because it's like, oh, Twitter says you have a title shot. I want that.
No, I just tell you that Mox is a fucking man. Got a little Adam Copeland in me, nigga. Like blood, you are food, nigga. I have a girl that can choke you out, nigga. Like, I'm gonna get this title shot, and I'm gonna fight the nigga that's in my group that I've been beating up, nigga, since we made this group.
If they didn't put that title of him facing for the championship at Grand Slam, nobody would have been batting the eye at Darby's decision.
Yeah, I agree with that. You think Darby loses this?
Nigga, excuse me? But pardon thy. Excuse me. Of course he's gonna lose, nigga.
Yeah.
I didn't come out in a white tee and green jeans, the green corduroy jeans, nigga. Like that's a psychopath, nigga. With a group of psychopaths.
I need him to lose and wash his jacket.
Yeah.
Because that jacket don't look like it's been cleaned in years.
It's not the same jacket that Cameron had in that one picture with the pink bandana and the little thing. It's not the same one. Not bad.
Yo, I need Moxley to do a kickflip on this nigga head. I just learned to do this to you.
Well, that's that, man. I just, I agree with you. If they wouldn't have put that date on it to say it's going to be at this date when you get the title shot, nobody would have really tripped. But since it's like, y'all told us when the match was going to happen, and then now 2 weeks before the match, you guys are saying, nah. You know what I'm saying? But maybe this is Tony Khan saying, yo, we need to sell more tickets. Let's book some banger matches, something with some history and something that's going to further I guess the biggest storyline that I'm trying to build out here in AEW with whatever Moxley's got going on since the whole Elite Takeover thing is Boosie.
But in that Nigel Bryan shit, nigga, is like he was like, oh shit. We're dropping this shit in Arthur Ashe, nigga. We're dropping it here.
Critique aside, I am excited to see that match. So.
Oh yeah,
smart,
for sure.
Nigga.
Yeah, for sure. So other things that happened on this show, Hangman cut a promo and said that if he found 1,000 houses that Swerve owned, he would have burned all of them down. And he's now planning to target anybody that stood in his way and tried to save Swerve in any way. As he, was on his path to destroying him. And at that moment, he decided, Jeff Jarrett, you in my face and you talking for longer than 6 seconds, so you could get your ass beat too. So there's that.
Is this nigga Kendrick? Like, bro, like, yo.
Listen, bro.
You got a weird case. Why are you around?
Hot take. I don't know if this is a hot take. I don't know how much longer Jeff Jarrett got. Hangman should retire.
What? You scared me for a second. I was about to be like, I said, how much longer you got?
For life?
I was about to be like, yo, the little.
Jeff
he
Jarrett,
said Double J got a terminal illness?
Yo, Jeff Jarrett, Jack Perry, you know what I'm saying?
So there was that. Ricochet defeated Sammy Guevara. Mariah May defeated Queen Aminata. Scapegoat Jack Perry defeated Leo Rush. And they also teased a potential match with Okada and Takeshita. So there we go.
Oh, yeah. That was my favorite part.
Yeah, that was Dynamite.
Takeshita's
Recently.
That Jericho shit fried.
Oh, yeah, there's that. But that's why I didn't mention it because, it hurt. It hurt my heart.
It fried my brain. I just stared at the TV and it was like, this is entertaining to somebody.
Bro.
Just not.
Somebody's watching this and be like, yo. A Bentley. As soon as I seen a Bentley, I was like, "Yo, they're gonna destroy this shit."
And then they just threw quarters on it.
Exactly. I was like, "Yo, we gonna do some
like,
damage." I'm like, "Bro, hey,
that barely scratched the paint."
They was pennies.
Hey, where'd you get all them pennies for? That's some Karen shit. See, Brock Lesnar threw a door at a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you over here just getting your shit crushed by pennies. You talking about that you fucking ran up on that nigga after the. Yeah, all right, bro, for sure. You got it.
Exactly, no pop.
So recently, AEW has been in the news for, I guess there's this apparent rumor that popped up this last week. AEW trademarked the term Shockwave. It seems as if this may be a TV show, pay-per-view. I don't know. But I guess the internal word and rumor, I guess, according to Fightful Select and numerous other outlets, are claiming that there's a possibility and this idea that there may be some relationship with Fox, FS1, or something with AEW and this whole idea of Shockwave. For those of you that are watching live on YouTube, X, or Twitch. This is not a real AEW Shockwave logo. Somebody made this shit at their mama crib, and Tony Khan is just, that's Tony Khan. But anyways, so this idea of Shockwave, I don't know.
Shout out to WSW. I seen this shit earlier. I waited for this shit.
Silk the Shockwave. I love it. See, I was thinking, that's solid, because I was thinking Static Shockwave. You feel me?
Even better.
I was thinking Static Shockwave. That's what I was thinking. You feel me? I was already fantasy booking Static Shock versus Hologram. You feel me? So that's what I was doing. You feel me? Like, I don't
matches. That's what I respect it.
But we got 4 niggas now, so we can jump that nigga.
Nigga Virgil on commentary.
Yo, run up
the Virgil.
We be in the shit of Static, so we the new foe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No Romas.
Like I said, you gonna fight Virgil too, or you gonna fight his racist daddy who was like, "Yo, man, I don't want that nigga in my house."
Who's that nigga with that damn $1 million championship?
You gentlemen are unhinged. So our thoughts on this possible idea of what AEW Shockwave could be, I'm not sure if this is something that's maybe a pay-per-view, but I don't know, with the idea of this possibly being something that could be on Fox or FS1. I don't know. Ben, go ahead.
Put that shit on FXX, bro. They ain't got nothing on there right now. That shit on there, man. Yo, facts. Like, yo, man, a 4th show is kind of crazy right now at this point. I don't know.
You want to count ROH?
Oh shit, you right. I think that's kind of wild right now. I'm like what Gres said. I hope it's a pay-per-view. Like I pray to God it's a pay-per-view, because I don't need no more shows. Like Collision already getting his ass beat, and it's gonna continue thanks to college football. Like,
I think putting that shit on FS1 would be the perfect move. Like, get that shit off of fucking TBS and shit. Like, FS1 is somewhere, like, because niggas still, like, you need a consistent 400,000 people to watch some shit. You know what I mean? And, like, if you got FS1, you know what I mean? Like, you could, man, I'll put Collision and Shockwave on right after fucking, whatever Shady McCoy's show is. You know what I mean? Like, put it on right after that.
It's not Speak. They're not on Speak no more. It's called Faculty.
The Facility.
Yeah.
Oh,
the Facility. The Faculty. The fucking Usher movie.
I called the show before Cowherd and First Things First. So whatever's after that, like whatever's after the show with Joy Taylor on it with her sexy ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, get Joy Taylor out the way, and then like 4 o'clock, you know what I'm saying, you can have Shockwave on Wednesday.
Don't ever get Joy Taylor out the way. First of all,
let her take her.
Keep her all the way in the way.
She can read ABCs and Cat in the Hat to me. I'm gonna
she is the definition of when Lil Wayne said, "I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave." Type shit. You feel me? But
actually, I don't even want you to
big action. You feel me? According to Andrew Zarian, this next AEW rights deal may include terminology or opportunity for AEW to not be exclusive to one network. So with that said, that opens the possibility for them to do something like this, as to make a partnership with Fox or FS1 or whatever the network under the Fox umbrella might be, and still keep that relationship with the WBD. And wasn't there something that got shot down by the I don't know, the fucking entity that blocks niggas from doing shit? Because WBD, they was trying to do like a whole new streaming network with like HBO, Hulu, and like Fox. Yeah, it was Venue. I think it was called Venue. It was supposed to be WBD, Fox, and one other something.
HBO. Yo,
but that's HBO. That's WBD.
Yo, niggas coming together as a fucking joining forces.
So there's that idea. There's also the rumor that the people were saying like maybe this would be something like that's a seasonal show, and not like a weekly show. Maybe this is something that would be on Tubi and I'm just like, I don't know.
Dave Lavender said that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
Shock to your system. I think WWE owns that, so that's not going to happen. I like the idea,
but not shock to your system.
If this is something that they go forward with and create a new weekly show or a seasonal show, cool. I think that's dope. However, I think they got to scale back in other areas. Like, do we really need Rampage? If that's the case, you feel me? Maybe that can go to the wayside, and we make room for something else, and kind of build something on a completely different platform that has a different audience. Or I don't know.
Yeah,
I kind of keep that before I get rid of Collision first, because I'm like, bro, that
what?
That's
Rampage too, nigga.
Rampage gets worse ratings than Collision. I'll tell you that now.
Well, give it both of them then.
Oh shit, I don't watch neither one. My bad.
I know you don't, but I don't either, really. But when I do, and the things that I know about it, see, there you go. YouTube highlights, the quick little top moments of the show. Not even each clip.
Nope.
And sharp in the middle.
It depends on if I'm interested in that character or not. I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna click on this and see what they cooking. But,
shock page Legion is what it should be. Like, put it all together. If you're fucking gonna do something, like, you need to choose one show, nigga. Like, you got two shows that you can't even fucking like them two, like Collision and Rampage, like two dogs that just escape in the fucking in the neighborhood. You're like, oh shit, these niggas got out again. Like, you don't even know what's going on with this shit. If you're gonna fucking patent some shit, nigga, and then like put all your resources and time into the second show, which is fucking either Shockwave or Shockwave, because this is what we're talking about right now.
No, that's why I say it should be a pay-per-view, because it's like you can just build it to a pay-per-view, because you barely got these shows that you have right now under control to where people are consistently watching it. I don't know if it's a booking or a character interest or whatever the case may be. I'm not finna let him try to say something out of pocket with somebody come from my neck, but it's just like you have to literally sit back and be like, okay, is adding a fifth show technically worth the investment? Because, like I said, a lot of people don't watch ROH. It's behind the paywall. A lot of people don't watch Rampage. It's on a Friday at like 10 p.m. that a lot of people is like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'd be knocked out when SmackDown goes off there, because I'd be tired. It'd be a long day. I get up extra early to do my thing, and then by the time SmackDown's done, I'm knocked out. I be forgetting all about Rampage, and then Saturday, I'm out. I'm doing something.
So I ain't watching this shit tomorrow, nigga.
I can watch this on a Sunday morning when I'm doing my errands or doing my cleaning up my house. But as far as like adding another show, where are you gonna put it? Wrestling is on every day.
What day? Sunday?
Like Sunday?
Like,
are you gonna rotate that around when you have a pay-per-view on a Sunday? Are you gonna switch it to Saturday? Like,
they already rotate Collision to Fridays when they have a show on Saturdays.
And I still ain't seen that episode.
You can't, like, they got it. Like, you can't do Tuesdays, because like then it's gonna be like, yo, you're going against NXT and blah blah blah. You're definitely not winning that shit. So especially with Jay Parker running around being fucking like perfect. So
and Julia, yes,
yeah. So yeah, you better off going to get yourself. Like you know what I'm saying. If you have Rampage, I mean, you have Dynamite going against Shockwave right after. There's like boom and boom. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only way that you can do it.
Kind of. You remember TNA used to do that reaction show?
Yeah.
After Impact,
Yeah.
They can do that fucking shit.
No, they need to put that shit on YouTube. You better off going against fucking Speed on YouTube, nigga. If you're gonna make some Shockwave shit, go against Speed, nigga, because you don't want Tuesdays or going against yourself, or you don't want Thursdays against Thursday Night Football and the challenge sometimes.
Oh yeah, they definitely not winning against the challenge. I'm sorry,
nigga, you crazy? Nigga,
Yeah, the challenge is that shit. I don't even watch it, but I see everybody always talking about it, so I already know it's not gonna happen.
That, besides Jersey Show, is one of those shows that I actually watched all the way through.
Wow, man.
Nigga,
Roger,
nowadays, I don't watch it, but
they just keep giving these niggas money. Like, yo, say like, yo, can you please, yo, we got nothing on Thursday nights, so we're not putting the Chanel show on anymore.
So the WWE is apparently planning on bringing back Saturday night's main event sometime soon here.
Oh, great, another Saturday show.
There's I know, right? So there's a rumor here that it might possibly end up being that December 26th or December 28th show that is in Florida just so happens to be the same day as AEW World's End. So,
like, nigga, we doing this shit for free too on NBC.
Take it.
Boom. So there's that whole idea.
$50 versus $50 for a pay-per-view.
Which one are you gonna pick, right? So I think that's the idea of it. And there's no confirmation whether or not this is actually going to happen, but it just kind of seems like the WWE's MO and the par for the course as well when it comes to counter programming AEW events and shit like that. Yeah.
Is World's End in Florida this year?
It is. It's one of them is in, I think both of them might be in Orlando. I'm not particularly sure, but they're not too far from each other. It's like a hop, skip, and a jump for real. So there's this idea that they're bringing back Saturday night's main event, and has been mentioned for free on NBC. This is a part of WWE's new deal when they brought SmackDown back over to USA and the NBC Universal umbrella. They're going to do 4 annual Saturday night's main event shows. So this is number 1.
Keeping it annual is perfect.
That's perfect. No, just say you
And,
go
and
right
excuse me. I apologize. Not annual, quarterly. My bad.
Quarterly. We said
They should do that for the. They should do that for the Madison Square Garden shows too, like the live shows that they be doing. They should do that for those too. Make those locations line up. I don't know.
Cena's last match.
Not on Saturday night main event. You got to remind, but
Saturday night's main event. Cena's last match. Madison Square Garden. NBC. What? Who says no?
Chris Collinsworth. Look, I was gonna say have Chris Collinsworth fucking just like, now here's a wrestler named Roman Reigns. That is fucking genius, yo. The whole shit, that shit at Madison Square Garden, because they used to have the then they used to have like the little Saturday night, like what was the Shotgun Saturday night? You used to have that shit like at like one place and shit. Like yo, having that shit at the Garden. Pretty
much fucking anywhere, nigga. They got an escalator. We finna do it.
Yo, Paul.
Yeah, for
Tombstone
sure.
on the escalator was crazy.
Yeah, go get Lexus King to take this fucking Tombstone spot.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That Tombstone on the escalator is the only thing I remember about Shotgun Saturday Night. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
No, I think that was the only thing that ever happened on Shotgun Saturday Night.
I remember Terry Runnels flashing somebody.
Nigga,
I mean, I feel like she did that like 7 times.
Yeah, she did. But that was like
they had a whole tournament called the Terry Invitational Tournament that was called
Tit.
And Jeff Hardy won it. Of course he did.
Yeah. But it was the Hardys versus Edge and Christian. The winner was gonna get her managerial services.
The way that they hyped that up as the first meeting without mentioning that is hilarious. They don't even mention the Terry part. They just say, yeah, that's the first ladder match between Edge and Christian. And Hardys. That's it.
Yo, that shit. Yo, they're doing that Saturday night main event shit in the fucking Garden only. If it's quarterly, because that's some quarterly shit.
That'd be fire. Like that
shit.
Let's talk about other changes to the WWE. Gres, you've already spoken on this this past week on your show, Gres Unleashed. Make sure you guys are checking that out every Tuesday, live and direct, 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pimp C said I gotta check my watch. But yeah, so the WWE is moving Raw to 2 hours come October the 7th, and it will remain at 2 hours through the end of the USA deal, and they move back to Netflix. So we've got a 2-hour Monday Night Raw coming your way for the final quarter of 2024. What are our thoughts? How do we feel? It looks like everybody here is fairly excited. But yeah,
I pray for times like this. Like, yo,
The money.
yo, facts. But like, yo, now
Zoa.
you can watch you can watch 2 hours of Monday Night Raw, and then you can watch the last hour of Monday Night Football uninterrupted. You're not switching back and forth. I love this shit. Because I remember when they switched to 3 hours, and I was like, yo, man, for the first like month, I was hyped. I was like, yo, this means more wrestling. And this is when you only had WWE and TNA on. After like a year of it, I was like, let's get rid of this shit, bro. I was wrong.
Oh my god! And it's like I like the argument that I see online where they was like, "What about the talent? Are they going to be used? They're barely using them now. When you think,
nigga,
3 hours, you see the same people across multiple segments. So what is the argument here? You don't see your Tegan Knoxes. You don't see none of these people that have been drafted to Raw. You barely see them in the transition segments. So it's like 2 hours is not gonna make or break anything.
Yeah, like 2 hours. Like, when are they gonna find time for Tsunami Johnson?
Tsunami Johnson III is not gonna be able to get on.
Was that the name? Was that his name?
Yeah, that's his name. That's his AEW Shockwave name. His AEW Shockwave name.
Y'all not trying to see Karrion Kross versus The Miz? Y'all that don't pique y'all interest? That no one, nobody.
No.
Karrion Kross versus the Supercut Barber.
I need Karrion Kross versus catering.
Speaking of which, they just announced The Miz and Miz TV for Chicago, Illinois, the debut of NXT on the CW. Throwing that out.
Nigga, why?
Why?
They're gonna have Coop on there. You know what I'm saying? Wait till Coop pop up. Coop gonna pop up with Spencer. Coop and Spencer. Yeah, beat that nigga ass.
What's that, brother? Why? What?
Boo! Where's CM Punk?
Shout out to Kuzno. Boo that man.
Where's G Herbo at?
That's just adding to the ism, right? Where's G Herbo at?
Just give me more Jada Parker and we're fine.
Right. She dropped some heat today, boy.
She needed a third hour. Now take that third hour from Raw, put it on NXT for Jada Parker.
Just have her right there. That's it, Jake.
What is Tua doing? My partner just texted me and said Tua playing for the Bills.
Oh my god,
Lord.
Yo, Matt Milano not even good.
That's why my eyes keep looking to the left because I'm paying attention and it's pissing me off. But
hey, yo, Gres, if I started,
nigga, don't text me that shit, nigga. I forgot what time it was.
I'm gonna cuss you out in the chat, nigga. I'm gonna walk you to the chat thoroughly.
But I mean, yo, Raw at 2 hours. This is look. Everybody's been waiting for this, assuming or hoping that one day that this would happen, right? And we've got it for at least 3 months. Do I have a little scoopsy here in regards to that?
Damn, he threw 2 interceptions
already. Nigga, it's 5:50. What?
This nigga?
2 seconds.
Oh, they was right on first things first. These niggas are break dancers, man.
Oh no.
Matter of fact, I'm kind of glad I put you as my backup quarterback. You pissing me off.
All right, so this is what I've got as far as Raw being 2 hours. Y'all already know with the idea of them moving to Netflix. Why would Netflix want to? With the idea of Raw and WWE moving to Netflix, why would USA want to pay more for an entity that they're only receiving for an extension of 3 months, right? So USA is only willing to pay for 2 hours of Monday Night Raw. This is kind of up in the air, right? It may or may not be reverting back to 3 hours come the time for the switch to Netflix, January 6th, I believe. But there is an idea that they could possibly be a little bit more flexible with the timing of the show. So 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, maybe depending on what it calls for. Who knows, right?
So there's look, bro. I got $37 and half a Toblerone, bro. You can have that for like 2 hours and
It makes sense. Though.
7 more minutes.
It makes but like Netflix is definitely using this shit because this shit works off of Netflix because like we're going to see how this 2-hour shit works with the shit, and then the Netflix, and then like so if 2 hours is better in these last 3 months than the fucking 3 hours that we're probably buying already, then they're gonna get 2 hours too. Like, but and then USA is gonna put another episode of SVU on either before or after. So like, it don't really matter.
You're gonna get another episode of SVU whether you want it or not, regardless.
Yo, Olivia Benson is gonna be like, oh, "Give me a hug in your face, either at 8 o'clock or at 11 o'clock." So pick it.
And then to add to that, there's also the possibility and the idea that SmackDown may occasionally go 3 hours on USA.
Oh, you mean the show with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns? Like, say what? I'll pay 3 hours for them niggas.
An hour of Bloodline and an hour of the American Nightmare.
But they're gonna pay that out. 30 minutes to each. You know what I'm saying? You got to split it up.
And if The Rock comes back, 40 minutes to the Bloodline.
Nah,
just him alone.
Yeah, just him alone.
Mondays and Fridays.
The Rock needs his own Tubi special.
I mean, if they do it occasionally like they used to do back in the day when they had episodes of Monday Night Raw, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's the Slammies, 3-hour episode of Raw." I used to get hyped for that. If you do it every now and again, I'm like, okay, we got something special that lets you know like we got something on the books. Now, if you're doing 3-hour episodes every other week, I'm gonna become desensitized to it. And I'm gonna do like what I used to do when if like there's nothing interesting going on, I'm gonna turn that shit off and I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh, or had that shit.
Damn, that third hour.
Nigga, like, yo, put that shit on while I go to bed. Nigga, it was like, oh my God, here comes.
I'll fall asleep and then wake up, turn the TV off, and then I'll check Twitter. Like, oh, nothing happened. Bet.
Like, nigga, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't give a fuck about what Mason Ryan got going on right now.
Mason Ryan, that's a throwback.
Turning this shit off.
Into the vault.
I didn't get no fuck about no Mason Ryan, nigga.
That's like asking for the nigga that's saying, I like that. I like that.
Fake ass Batista.
That's for Mason Ryan, nigga.
I remember when he made his debut and niggas was like, "Is that Batista?"
No, that's not actually. That is not Batista. That is actually the opposite of Batista.
Comparing Mason Ryan to Houston is hilarious because
that dug his own eyeball out.
Why not compare Houston to Chingy? You know what I'm saying? Like both of you niggas and y'all was both on the same song, nigga. You put him on the song, nigga. Why wouldn't I say, nigga, is that you, nigga? Just like when I seen the picture of Jonathan Gresham and Joshua Gresham, I was like, nigga, is that you, nigga? Oh, one of y'all niggas is bald. Never mind, my bad. Okay.
So Houston was New Chingy? Yo, shout out to New Chingy.
Houston was for sure New Chingy, just like this nigga is New Brian.
With an eye patch. He ain't got no eye no more.
That's like oh God. They gave that nigga I-24 bars. I've never heard a song where a nigga say, all right, bro, that's enough rapping from you. Back to the hook.
Chilling at the Holiday Inn. Yeah.
But yeah, WWE moves Raw to 2 hours come October the 7th. And I don't know, man. That's dope. That's dope. But the women are already booked a little sparingly. So what happens to segments and I don't know, stories like Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan? Like, does their time get truncated? Or do we just take time away from like Pure Fusion Collective? And they're no longer
definitely PFC is getting their fucking budget cut. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, my bad.
The stunt line is getting their shit.
We acknowledge you.
Well,
no
Rhea
man
Ripley,
like you don't say, bitch.
Rhea Ripley got her ass beat. Damian Priest got his ass beat. Street Trash Judgment Day, and along with Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley's crutch, they all dog walked the Terror Twins.
Is she
so
legit hurt, or is that just they continuing that? Because now I'm confused.
Maybe this is storyline, you know. If Rhea Ripley is clear to compete, like Bryan Danielson at Grand Slam, we'll get this match between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan as we are on our way to WWE Bad Blood for the WWE Women's championship, women's world championship. Excuse me, Nia Jax. I apologize. Please sit on my face. Now,
it's not just me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, every time we tweet Nia Jax, they think it's me. And usually it is. I just want to let you know that me and the foe, the new foe.
this the foe for foe. This the foe for foe, man.
Foe for foe, you know what I'm saying? She's definitely the junior bacon cheeseburger of that meal. Oh my God, she is
junior bacon cheeseburger. Nigga, that's a whole junior nigga. That is a baconator, nigga. What are you talking about, nigga?
She is a baconator. Fresh at 10:41.
Back on course here. The WWE is on the road to Bad Blood here. Come October the 5th, we got a couple of matches booked for this show. They are now made official. That is, as I did mention, Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan for the WWE Women's World Championship. In addition to that, the other half of the Terror Twins, Damian Priest, will be taking on Finn Balor in a grudge match. And then officially also announced is CM Punk taking on Drew McIntyre in a Hell in a Cell. Your thoughts, guys. Ben, I want to throw to you first. What do we think about the build-up so far for Bad Blood and these matches that we have? Take your pick. What's up, bruh?
I feel like the strongest build out of all of these is obviously, to me, is the CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, but a close second is that Damian Priest and Finn Balor one, because Finn Balor told no lies in his promo on Monday. He was like, yo, man, every time I was even close to the championship, here you come with the briefcase. Here you come standing outside the ring. Here you come telling me that you might cash in. And I'm not really the bad guy in this situation. You were the one who fucked up the brotherhood. And I was like, damn, bro, there's layers to this. And I like the way it's being lined up. I feel like we're going to springboard Finn Balor into an actual singles run that we were supposed to see a while ago. So I'm really just like in love with this storyline now. My least favorite out of these is, no disrespect, but I feel like the Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, I feel like, wrap it up, bro. Like, wrap it up, B.
They've lost the plot.
You would wrap up the shit about with the Dashley Puerto Rican and the demon, but not the two bad bitches, huh? Okay, for sure. You know what I'm saying? That sounds good to me.
This shit has lost so much steam to me. Like, I was like, okay, like at Bash in Berlin, I was like, yo, man, there's only one way that you get like one more match out of this. There's no way this goes to WrestleMania, because I saw people were like, yo, this could realistically go to WrestleMania. I'm like, no, it realistically can't, nigga. Like, we don't have the same definition of realistically, because I'm not trying to watch this shit for the next like 6-7 months, bro.
Hey Ben, let me take a page out of Graham's book. Yo, how much steam was in that coffee for Finn versus Damian?
A lot. They haven't had a one-on-one match.
Did you want to see a
one-on-one
match? There's been no
one-on-one match. Huh?
How much one-on-one match did you want to see? I could watch Liv and Rhea fight all day.
You can watch that, and I hope you have fun watching it. I don't want to see
you can listen. You can watch Riv and Riv. You can watch Liv and Rhea fight all day. Right, Riv.
Reva Morgley.
You can watch. Stop it. You can watch Liv and Rhea fight all day because of reasons, not because of that shit just gonna keep being dope. You feel me? Like,
hey,
like let's keep it a beat.
I got concepts of a storyline.
No, but they literally hate each other. Like, Liv and Rhea have more of a story than Finn and fucking Damian, don't they?
But this one is fresher. It's like,
do they really though? Because both of these parties are former tag team champions, right? Both of these parties were joined together at the hip for some time, and both of these parties had individuals that turned on one another for reasons. So So the Liv and Rhea story is longer. It does have a little bit more of a backstory, but I'm not sure how much more of a timeline that actually has.
I think that
6-7 months, maybe.
I think the Liv and Rhea shit is built on bricks more than Finn's and Damien's built on
I feel like Finn
straw
and
and
Damien
hay.
should be this pay-per-view, maybe one more match, and then move on. That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's not something that you can just drag. I mean, they could probably do cross paths in the Royal Rumble if needed, and then move forward. That's it.
Yeah, I think Ben said something a couple of weeks ago in regards to like these two feuds as far as the pairings of Liv and Rhea and Priest and Balor. I'd be okay and more comfortable with Priest and Balor continuing, but I kind of need Liv and Rhea to end. That's just me personally. And looking at what here in the chat, Cyclops is better than Wolverine says, I honestly just want the women's champion to focus on the women's division, not all the extra shit. And I can't disagree with that, bro. Like, I need the women's division to get back to the women's division, and like I need them to build more stars that can actually compete with Liv, because she hasn't defended the title against anybody, and who is her competition? So
Rhea Ripley.
I know, but they need to figure that out. And if Rhea's going to take the title back, I want them to line up more contenders for her. But Jizzle, go ahead.
So you know how they're doing the number one contendership for the IC title? They should do the same with the women's title,
like a little tournament.
Yeah, like a mini tournament. Just
but I would have Katana Chance and fucking Kaden Carter fight each other in a heartbeat for that tournament. And that's fucking genius. No, like, but what I honestly think the women should, and not the extra shit. Let me ask you something. Cyclops is better than Wolverine. When have you ever known a woman to ever deal with some shit that ain't ever had no extra shit with her?
Moment of silence.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? On Miss Gladys. Brent said he want the bird lady. No.
I'm trying to make sure I didn't come because I'm trying to make sure my Michelle is not mad at me.
Yo, Zelina Vega should have that belt.
I don't know if Selena Vega should have that belt, but you know, there's that. There's the possibility of it somewhere down the line, I guess. I don't know.
I just want everybody to fight each other.
I want everybody to fight each other too.
I need everybody to hate each other. Like literally, just hate everybody.
Speaking of everybody hating each other, right? Let's just throw some hating shit out there, right? And Jizzle, I'm going to throw to you first, and we can open up the conversation. What did you think about this hating ass shit that Gunther said as far as Bill Goldberg being his favorite pro wrestler and Bret Hart being his second pro wrestler, as we lead to whenever this match is going to happen for the World Heavyweight Championship with Gunther and Sami Zayn?
Oh man, let me turn my hat backwards. I'm saying like ass Ketchum. You know what I'm saying? How dare this nigga? How dare this bum ass nigga to say that shit to a legend? And I loved it. I loved every single moment of it, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I love when you say some shit like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Here comes Sami Zayn. You know what I'm saying, with the cheap pop. But that shit was good. I love that shit, man. Even though, like, he probably didn't mean it. I know you didn't mean it, Gunther. You know what I'm saying? I'm a wrestling fan. It's not real to me, brother.
Right.
So you know, that's great. But I thought that shit was so genius. It was like, you know how the obvious shit is so just like, yo, why the fuck did you do that? But it's still good. It's like, of course you did that shit, man. Like, that's what you're supposed to do.
And it's like
Gunther, because he can kill you.
Right. And it's like Gunther's character, there's no reason for Gunther's character's favorite wrestler to be Goldberg.
Of all people.
Right? There's absolutely no reason other than I'm trying to get under your skin and I hope it works. Did it work? Because I gave it a real good stab.
That's not laughing, so you know he was trying to get under that man's skin, because that was
sure.
Gunther, the wrestler and the man, because you know damn well he don't like Goldberg.
Yo, that boy Hitman was like, yeah, that was a good one. Even when he said it, he was probably like, yo, that still sounds good. Come on,
It looked like he didn't want to be there at all. Like that brother wanted to nap.
Yeah, they said Brett was a little under the weather. He was a little under the weather, like earlier in the day, like he wasn't feeling too hot. Like, you feel me? And then he was like, all right, cool. I'm cool, but I'm like still feeling like,
because I looked, I was like, bro, you either sick or you just like, bro, it's late. I should be in bed by now. Like, damn, why am I still here?
I'd have
Even
been
from the
watching
stadium, it's
episodes.
still like a 32. It's still like a 16-minute drive to my house. I'm just like, fuck.
Right? Do I really want to do that? You feel me? I could be watching Murder She Wrote right now. Anyways, so there's the possibility and the idea that this program is going to lead to a match for the title between Sammy and Gunther. Do you guys think this match makes it onto the Bad Blood card? Because
Definitely.
we've already got 3 matches for Raw. We don't have any matches for SmackDown yet.
Because maybe Bad Blood's one of the
He can
like a
break
Raw.
his
Like we
5
get back.
match.
Yeah, we get to like
Don't say that,
brand
Jizzle.
specific.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
pay-per-views.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't even say that. Don't even say that. It was horrible the first time they did it. It was horrible the second time they did it.
You like all SmackDown Armageddon?
I don't
my
even
nigga?
think they did it the second time.
You
but
like
who gives a fuck?
Smack-ageddon, my nigga?
No, I don't give a fuck about Smackgeddon, nigga.
Nobody
Fuck.
likes Smack-ageddon. I don't want to do
How
that
do you
either.
watch
You're
it?
right. You're absolutely right. I don't think that sometimes it'd be more top heavy somewhere else than other places, you know?
They probably get maybe one SmackDown match.
That's crazy. And that'd be like Cody versus
Whoever. Solo.
Yeah. Boom. Here we go. So I wanted to talk about the mid card, right?
Yeah.
And if we're talking about Bad Blood and matches that could possibly make the show, SmackDown's possible involvement, how many matches they could have, given that we've already got 3 from Raw. We know that Triple H has been doing this 5-match thing. He expanded it a little bit for SummerSlam, but based on the performers involved and the storyline thus far, if you could only pick one match, would you, gentlemen, and for those of you that are watching live, rather see the Intercontinental Championship match between Braun Breaker and Jey Uso, or Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes 5?
Nigga, I'm going first. Hands up in the air. Guess which one I'm picking? The one with the real black person in it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm picking Mello versus like if anything should be for a belt, like this is like the little shit that they have, like, and I hate when these niggas do this shit, man. Because I remember when Andrade first got over there to the main roster, and remember they kept spamming the Rey Mysterio versus Andrade button, like, and they're doing the same thing as this with Black Excellence, and I'm like, you know what? I'll take it. You feel me? Like, if anything should be for a belt, like, God, I wish the fucking U.S. belt was up for grabs, but LA Knight got that shit. Like that. Like
the
that.
end game is one of them versus LA Knight.
No, but like, remember when Booker T and the Canadian who should not be named was fucking wrestling like 5 times in a row, like for the belt. You know what I mean?
7 TV title, WCW.
Mm-hmm.
And for like the I think they did that shit for the Intercontinental belt too.
They might have, bruh.
No, I remember they went back and forth
They had
for a
some
while.
funk
They had like
over
a little tournament tissue. Yeah.
Okay, so that might be something I need to go back and double check on. You feel me? Because I swear to God, I remember something like that. So you might be right, bro. That's quality
the IC
television.
title or the US title. It's one of those.
Yeah,
that's quality
it was
TV.
one of them
man.
titles, you know what I mean? Like, and then like something like that, like when you have like such a good, like, just a natural dancing partner type fucking match like that, well, like you got to do that shit. And then like there's nothing wrong with spamming the button, nigga, where both of the niggas is good, like inside and outside, especially like with Mello and shit, like Rey Mysterio fighting Andrade that first time when they was spamming the button was different than fucking Black Excellence fighting you and he's calling you a bitch ass nigga getting his haircut. Like, I'll take that all day. So yes, please. I think they need to create another belt for that shit. I think that speed belt might have to go for this fucking shit because like them niggas been whooping, them niggas been taking over for the last 5 times.
Beef with that speed shit. Like
niggas don't want to watch fucking YouTube because they're too busy watching fucking.
So they're mad about watching free matches? Okay.
I mean, yeah, man. They want to watch the fucking the Reddit videos about Karens and shit. Shout out to Dark Fluff.
Ben, I don't know how much of that you heard of this.
I heard
This
all of it.
conversation.
No.
Your choice, your decision. What would you rather see?
I'd probably say Carmelo versus Andrade. Even though it is like
over the Yeet Man,
bro. No, I ain't trying to see that. I ain't trying to see it. That's a Monday Night Raw match if I ever seen one. That's a Monday Night Raw main event if I ever seen it. I feel like the perfect way to close. I feel like the perfect way to close out that rivalry between Carmelo Hayes and Andrade would be to have it at a pay-per-view. I feel like that would take it to the next level and it would solidify what they've been doing, because this has been like one of the best things that's been going on in SmackDown. I feel like SmackDown has been kind of light lately. I feel like if it's not the main event, I feel like there are things like I don't really care about, and they have captured my attention and turned this into something that I didn't really think much of in the beginning, and transformed it into being like, okay, before it wasn't even about title matches or number one contendership matches or anything like that. It was purely about who's the better wrestler, who's the better performer. And I'm glad that they've reached their final point of making this like, okay, it's for a title. And Brent says, I think our last best of was Sheamus and Cesaro. And I know this isn't going to end like that one did. And they're like, yo, we're going to put him in a tag team or whatever. It's like, nah, bro, we go on our separate ways. Somebody's getting a title match. And I like that they've elevated it to this point and just saying like, okay, this rivalry is so important. And not only are we trying to figure out who's the best, let's add a stipulation on top of that to give these guys a reward for what they've been doing, because they've really captured my interest.
Hallelujah Lucha says, whatever they're doing with Melo and Andrade on SmackDown, I need them to do that with Ilya and Dragon Lee. I can't disagree with that. Them niggas is raw, and Dragon Lee needs a more prominent spot on the show.
So who do you guys care about more? Do you care about Ilya more or Dragon Lee returning? See, that this is the fucking conundrum that you guys put yourself into.
Yeah.
So what do you care about more? You fucking idiots.
Ilya, but Dragunov needs he needs a better push, more showcase for him to get up. Ricochet's gone, guys. I don't know if you guys know this.
Oh,
Ricochet is gone.
Oh, I didn't notice.
I just wanted to throw that out there.
There are two niggas that have a fucking lawsuit against AEW that look just like that nigga. So
just with hair.
Yeah, you know, say why you ugly? And you got a lawsuit, J5.
Wow. Okay, so Gres.
I would.
Uso?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Breaker. What you talking?
No, it's Andrade and Melo. Like Jay and Braun is a Raw main event, legitimately. Like that's something. It's like what I mean, because I'm gonna be at Bad Blood, so it's like, would I mind doing the yeet again, like we did at Mania? Sure, but the match, that's a one and done. Like it'll be competitive, but at the end of the day, we all know Braun is gonna spear the fuck out of Jay. He's gonna spear the yeet out of that man. And 1, 2, 3, continue his reign. So
there we go. I agree. So across the board, yeah, Melo Andrade is the more enticing program. It seems like here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know.
Too bad.
I mean,
Too bad.
There's no disrespect to Jay. There's no disrespect to Jay and what he's accomplished, but it's just like quality wise, Melo and Andrade isn't more enticing, especially if they go the route of the winner facing LA Knight.
Yeah. No disrespect to the nigga that got all the fucking glasses and shirts and shit.
Or hell, they can one up it and just make it a triple threat.
I wouldn't be opposed to that either. Like I wouldn't, after that segment on SmackDown this past week, I wouldn't be opposed to them going that route. I do think one of them should get the solo shot at one point. But I wouldn't be opposed to a triple threat. Not at all. Not in the slightest. Yeah, there's that. I got nothing else. Anything else you guys wanted to mention or touch on before we get out of here? Anything I missed or glossed over? please let me know. Speak now or forever.
Hey, yo, man, shout out to my man. Shout out to Gang AJ, you know what I'm saying, on the top 500, you know what I'm saying, 126, you know what I'm saying, bitch, show Sam in the business. You feel me?
Who is the Kendrick of wrestling?
Hangman.
Hangman.
Definitely Hangman.
Yeah. The hating is at an all-time high.
Dear Isaiah.
That shit was in the nose. My bad.
Yo, to say that you would burn a nigga's child home house down 1,000 times if you can, like, that's some fucking 50 Cent shit.
Like, and it's like I said that shit on my show too. I was like, Hangman, that cry that he let out was basically the old Hangman. He's embraced the hate now. So.
Oh, embrace the hate, fucking John Cena T-shirt or whatever. Rise above.
No more. He said, fuck you, fuck everybody who associate with him, fuck your mama, fuck your daddy, fuck your grandmama, your great grandmama, everybody. If you are affiliated with Swerve, fuck you. I'm gonna knock you out.
That is definitely. That's the vibe of the last track that Kendrick just released. He was like, "Yo, man, look, I'm gonna need y'all niggas to beat ass like whenever you see him on the street.
Kill academics."
Yeah, like yo, man, if you see Maul just walking on the street, just throw a rock at that nigga. I greatly appreciate that.
Spit on that nigga.
Y'all see Drew beefing with the kid who created CM Punk's bracelet.
Bracelet?
Yeah.
That's
amazing. Niggas had to make a whole nother. We're gonna put CM Punk on the bracelet instead of AJ and whatever it said.
And Larry.
Yeah, AJ and Larry. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you knew what it was.
Still some weird shit though. I'm like, bro,
beefing with Stan Twitter is hilarious. Like, bro, what are you doing?
But we deal with a barb every week, dog.
And you're going to have to keep dealing with this nigga. You feel me? Big pressure. You feel me? I'm talking about Jay-Z.
You don't know the difference between...
Listen, what?
She don't know the difference between Stephen A and Shannon Sharp, bro.
They on the same show.
That was absolutely crazy. I was like, it's okay. It's okay.
She was like, oh, shit.
Don't matter, bro.
Accountability from the queen.
Don't disrespect the queen. You feel me? I was finna say something disrespectful to somebody, but I'm glad I forgot what I was finna say. So, yeah, straight like that. But I would have been, you feel me? And y'all niggas would have felt like you did. Y'all talking about? Anyway, so yeah, make sure y'all following at the show at the Enemies P3 on all social media platforms. That's likely going to change soon, but I'll just throw that out there right now. Follow it now and then follow it later, but tell your mama to fuck with us because I mean, otherwise,
you about phone them.
Exactly. You feel me? So yeah, make sure you following at the show at the Enemies P3, all social media platforms. Follow me at Oh My God Graham. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. Gres, welcome once again. Floor is yours. Tell them everything that they need to know.
Yeah, you already know. If you're not catching me here with my fellow brethren here with the Public Enemies podcast, you can catch me every Tuesday and Monday, actually. All Shit Here We Go Again podcast with Ruthless Lala. Gres and Lee's podcast every Tuesday, 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we're trying to go to bed before we get exhausted the first thing the next morning. Like, we try not to go too late. That's all I'm saying. 9:45, that's the best we can give you. If you want to follow the podcast or anything going, at Gres Unleashed Pod or on YouTube or Gres Unleashed everywhere, you can follow your boy at It's Gres, Ayo It's Gres everywhere else, because, yeah. Gucci.
Big Match Jizzle.
Yo, I am faded. Yeah, I'm at that's me. Yeah, _ that's _ me with 2 E's _ download the Locker app. Yeah, we're the best in the world. Ben, say something stupid.
This is why I don't like going last. This is why I'm like, yo, because I know you can set me up for this shit. But you can follow the champ on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at _son_.
I wanted to give you the platform and the stage and the space last because you are the champion, and God always gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So You on point, my brother. You feel me? Yeah. So with that said, salute to y'all watching, listening. We definitely appreciate y'all. Tap in with us. You feel me? Let us know what you thought about the show. Let us know what you thought about Gres as the new host. And should we get rid of this nigga? Or should we get rid of me? Should Jizzle go? Should Ben go? You feel me? Should we shut this whole shit down? That's not gonna happen. You feel me? Suck
If
your
I'm
mother,
ass, y'all
nigga.
tell me. But I won't give a fuck, but you can still tell me.
Well, fuck with it, man. We'll tap in with y'all. You feel me? Make sure y'all stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous, and like that. Please take care of yourselves and each other. We out.
And don't worry, Gres, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be me that would get rid of if we won these two niggas. So, you feel me?